Let's understand where the AMC stocks might be heading. Firstly, I want to draw attention to the smirk of volatility skew. It tells us a lot. As we can see, it's not a smirk but rather a smile. The distribution towards calls and puts here is very organic, indicating potential future growth. But I'll talk about that a bit later. First, let's touch on the report that passed. What happened here? Let's take a look at the financial indicators. Let's quickly run through what happened here. Our total revenue is $1 billion, $100 million, up 11% quarter over quarter, meaning we're looking at the previous fourth quarter, so the fourth quarter before 2022. Net profit is also increasing by $236 million. Operating income also grew compared to the previous quarter but showed a loss. The second and third quarters of 2023, as we can see, were profitable in terms of operating income. But currently, the fourth quarter of 2023 showed a loss. But it's still better than what was in the fourth quarter of 2022. Let's look at the net profit. It's minus $182 million. In the previous two quarters, we had a profit, and operating expenses, as we can see, are $1 billion, $150 million. Now let's look at the company's balance sheet. The company's assets are $9 billion and liabilities are $10 billion, $800 million. Due to debt, we have a deficit from assets. Subtracting all debt, we get a total final capital of minus $1 billion, $850 million. So the balance sheet value of the stock is minus $7. That means the company currently has more debts than assets. Now let's look at the cash flow movement. In principle, the fourth quarter is always very poor for us. I want to talk about how the company has essentially grown. The company showed quite good results, which are good results. It's all thanks to two movies. Even Adam Aron says that two movies brought the biggest profit. Adam Aron said, literally, all of that increase in AMC's revenue and all of that increase in AMC's adjusted is attributable to our having shown Swift and Beyoncé's two concert movies in our theaters in the US and internationally. Also, we have a new person joining the board of directors. Board of directors elects Sonia Jain to serve as a director of the company, effective March 1st, 2024. Now let's move on to the stocks. Let's immediately look at my portfolio. I remind you that I'm conducting an experiment. My task is to surpass AMC. Yes, my task is not to earn stocks. I use a complex commented strategy with options. I also have stocks. Let's look at my portfolio, all my positions related to AMC. Let's also see how I transferred AMC stocks. My expiration date was approaching, and I needed to transfer the options to the next week, which I successfully did. This video was recorded on Friday. I show how I transfer options. My task is to collect a premium. The option I ordered pays me money, which is very good. I show how I rolled options. I transferred 3 options. Let's immediately record them in the table. Add this premium. I transferred the 4.5 strike option for $17 each. A pretty good premium, almost $100. I also transferred the 5th strike option, 10 options for $5 each. So I was paid another $50. Don't forget about the commission. That's $5. Therefore, as we can see for the 5th call and put, I've already transferred many times and have been paid for it. Almost $300. This is exclusively premiums. That's how friends make money. Money is made, and in this case in volatility, you see it's very big. At a time when AMC stands still, and here comes movement, and AMC just stands still. The best strategy is to collect premiums from selling options. As we can see, I managed to repel AMC very well. And now I will show the result for this week. We will record it in the table with you now. First, I'll fill it out. I also transferred 10 options with a strike of $5.50. I was paid $6 for each strike. Continue to collect premium in the table. Let's see what result I have for AMC this week. Today is the beginning of March. AMC is currently at $4.36. Let's write this down in the table. And as a result, we see such a result at the moment. I have a profit on AMC. As we can see, the blue graph is my strategy. The red one is AMC. Currently, my strategy is growing by 9%. AMC is growing only by 3%. So it's already from 3 to 5%. Currently, if AMC closes above $4.5, as we can see, I will get almost another $1,000. And I will definitely buy AMC stock for this $1,000 in order to balance the delta neutral position with the hypothetical position on AMC. So far, AMC is my most successful stock in terms of return. Again, this is solely because of volatility. Let's immediately take a look at it. What do we have in volatility here? Of course, it fell after the report, which was logical. The pre-report volatility was almost 250140. And for a knowledgeable trader, this is selling volatility, a well-thought-out strategy, which I did. All prices have become cheaper for me. As we can see, all positions now look like this. All prices for me are currently open. In this portfolio, I lead. 3 stocks for overtaking are AMC, Sophie, and Tesla. They all feel very good for now. Yes, let's continue about volatility. Again, I talked about the volatility smile. It's very interesting. The curve is bent, therefore there is no unique direction, which may indicate a good growth prospect. What can I say? I don't know how to predict the price. My task is skillful position management. As you can see, I'm already overtaking AMC very well even without knowing. That is, I don't know where the stock will go, and I managed to make money on it. This is solely due to skillful position management through options, through the stocks themselves and everything else. When my position becomes critical in stocks, I will be able to sell call options, but only call options will be necessarily hedged by stocks. Never repeat after me. It will ruin you. Over the past 2 months, I have already overtaken AMC very well. And if they grow, I will surpass them even more. Although here it's sideways movement, and it seems like it's very difficult to make money here. My friends, sideways movement is actually the best time to make money. As for the short squeeze and everything else, my friends, I've already said that I don't believe in any hyper short squeeze. Yes, I allow a situation. It will grow to $10. It will grow, according to all the bloggers who say that the stock will grow to $500, to $1,000. All they do is make money from views. All you do is watch their videos and put money in their pockets, nothing more. But look at how much they've been talking. They've been talking about this short squeeze for 2 years now. 2 years have passed, the stock has fallen by 90%, by 95%. And there's no sign of any short squeeze here. And even if I seem wrong, again, I could be wrong, then I have protective call here. As you can see, I bought 10 call. And if something goes wrong, and we still go up, these 10 call will close my position anyway. And I'll continue to overtake it. What it means to manage risk. Skillful position management. This is when you don't know where the stock will go, you don't expect such price movements. But if suddenly it's lucky, and you also work very well on it, what it means is skillful position management. But my call are very far away, they are bought for a year and forward. Not for a week, not for 2, under no circumstances is this nonsense. Don't buy call for the nearest expiration dates. Or more, but again, this is already a more subtle position management. If you have a desire for me to analyze, teach all the content, record about options, and post it on YouTube, write in the comments, we can do that. So far, everything is going very well. If you have any questions, be sure to write to me by email. If you have any questions, I'll help everyone. Also, be sure to watch this video about AMC. Here I explain my strategy in detail.